All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
We're here at the Getty Villa today. Angelica, stand over here for me, please. Let's pretend Angelica is a priceless object of art, which isn't that big a stretch. Today I brought the students to the Getty Villa to put into practice what they've learned in the Greek God and Goddesses unit that I'm teaching in my social studies class. Because of the amount of poverty in my district, the vast majority of the students I bring each year have never been to the villa. Many of them have never been to a museum. Bringing a group to the Getty Villa can help open their eyes to some of the possibilities that exist in the world. When we go to a museum, we have to be aware of where we are physically compared to something we're looking at. When we go into the museum, you're going to see objects of art that you can actually walk all the way around. And if you didn't know any better, you could actually get up this close to. But we don't do that. If you can reach out and touch it, you're too close. That doesn't mean I want you walking around the galleries like this, making sure you don't touch anything. For teachers who are going to take their students to a museum, I think one of the most important things that you can go over with them is distance. How close you should get to an art object. A lot of times pieces are just in the middle of the room or they're on a wall and they're not protected. Students need to understand an appropriate distance is arm's length so that they don't get their face right up in an art object, which I've seen students of mine do. So tables 3 and 6, come with me, please. The remaining tables are going to go with Ms. Cooper. I'm breaking the students up into 2 groups. We'll have 12 students in one group that will be with me. The other group will have chaperones. Jason, what do I want you doing with your partner?
You want us to talk between our partners just to help us identify the god or goddess?
Absolutely. Giving the students an opportunity to collaborate either with a partner or with a group allows them to be focused on the work. And it allows me a chance to circulate through the room and listen into partnerships and hear their work and inject guidance where it's necessary.
Also on the nose, it looked like something might have eaten away at it.
Yeah, or maybe it fell and got damaged because it looks pretty old.
It looks like something fell off right here.
Remember, when we look at an object, we have to remember arm's length. We don't walk around with an arm out like this, but we can't stand this close to an item, to an object. We would hate to trip or touch something accidentally. Since the first time I brought a group to the Getty 9 years ago, I've had an opportunity to watch the students transform.
What helps me identify this object as Aphrodite is her posture. It looks like she's posing.
I bring them to the Getty Villa and they get to see these objects in person, and all of a sudden a museum goes from being an intimidating place to some place that they feel that they belong and they can find meaning and purpose at, and it lights a spark in them.